Ladies and gentlemen, it was never designed to be easy. So when it gets tough, you gotta get tough. Some people want it easy, but I dare you to go the hard way. I dare you to go down that path that many refuse to go. I dare you to show up and show the world that you have something that is special and unique about you. Every day you breathe is a chance for you to live. Every day that you breathe is a chance for you to make a difference. Every day that you breathe is a chance for you to stand up. Every day that you breathe is a chance for you to make a difference within yourself. Every day that you breathe is an opportunity for you to fight. Every day that you breathe is an opportunity for you to let the world know that you are about your business. You had a long day yesterday, but yesterday is gone. Yesterday has nothing to do with your right now.
I know we've been there. I know I've been there. Many people have been there. They didn't think that they could carry on, but they kept going anyway.
This is another day, and the clock starts at 0. So let the games begin. The best never quits. The best knows how to get back up and rise again. The best doesn't stay on the ground for too long, because the best understands that even though you're down, you must have the capabilities to get up. Throughout your life, you have dedicated yourself to whatever your craft may be. You breathed it, you lived it, you slept with it, you talked about it, you put action into it. But then something happened along the way. Something knocked you down. Something held you back. Why did this happen? Was it supposed to happen? Why did you have to go through this particular fallback when you work so hard? Well, I'm here to let you know the best. Sometimes they do fall. But as long as you have a beating heart and your lungs are functioning and your eyes are open, you will get back up again. You will press on and you will live strong, and you will fight until there's nothing else left to fight for. Sometimes circumstances will distract us from our truth. Sometimes we lose our way because we had a setback along the way. Sometimes we lose faith within ourselves. Sometimes we just don't know anymore. But this is the time to understand what you are dealing with, what you are facing, what you must do to move forward again. Not everybody has the ability to know within themselves who they are inside, because the flesh will confuse you. The mind will play tricks on you, but you have the ability to control the universe of yourself. And you may not like the position you're in right now. You may not understand what you're going through right now, but you have a testimony. And this is the test that is attached to the testimony. Because you didn't die yet. There is no death yet. This is another chapter in your life. This is another testimony that you will share, that you will let others know that yes, I've been knocked down, but when I got down, I knew what I had to do to get back up again. I had to believe, I had to have faith, and I had to trust again. Not every situation is meant for us to understand. Not every situation is going to be an easy way. Not every situation is going to be something that we can accept within ourselves. We have to know through life, situations will come, circumstances will happen, but we must have the ability and the knowledge within ourselves to carry on the good fight. When you are going through your life and these distractions show up, do you have the strength and the wisdom to push forward? It's difficult for many of us. It's hard to let go when you work so hard to get what you have gotten. Everything that you have put into yourself, everything that you have dedicated yourself to, you will get it back. You have no choice but to get it back. But the setback, it may discourage you a bit. It may put you in a position where you feel less of yourself. You don't even feel that you deserve what you are enduring right now. But who's to say what you don't deserve? Who's to say this is not something that is necessary for you to build on? Here we are. Once again, we're gonna get it back. We're gonna fight for it again. We're gonna believe in ourselves again. We're gonna trust in our abilities again. The steps that we take may not be fast enough for us, but we have to continue to take the steps. Slow steps can also identify as a healing process. A time to heal, a time to grow, a time to know that it's not over. Yes, you have fallen from a position that you once had and that you celebrated because of your accomplishments. But even when you are accomplished, sometimes you will fall from it. But that doesn't mean that you are done. Believe that there will be a much better outcome. Believe that you are the best of who you are. Nothing or no one can take that away. You have the capabilities. You know in your mind, you know in your heart, your soul is connected to every possibility within you. Let it be known that you are the best. And the best knows, believes, and trusts that they will get up again. Don't ever doubt yourself. Don't ever look down on yourself. Preparation is dedication. And with dedication, there will be a much stronger foundation. So keep looking up and know that your best still has life. Keep it moving, and from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business. This is what you train for. Hours and hours and hours of pain. Hours and hours and hours of sweat. Hours and hours and hours of working hard. Understand that this is work. It is not a game. It is an opportunity. And only the ones that want it will be the ones that will succeed. It is gonna hurt you, but it will push you. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. For each day that you compete, there are certain circumstances that you must understand and face. Each competition represents something unique. Each competition represents something that is powerful. It is going to put you in a position where you want to break down and quit. But we all know that quitting is not an option. You don't have a lot of time left, so there's no reason to complain. And you have to understand that there has to be something even greater and more challenging waiting for you. And if you're not willing to step outside of your comfort zone, then everything that you are hungry for will soon come to an end. You have to electrify the desire that you once had. So when the time comes, you can kick down that door and move towards the possibilities of being the best of who you really are. It takes pure grit, tenacity, passion, and pure focus. Don't sleep on your greatness. Remember the time when you wanted more. Remember the time when there were people in your life that did not believe in you. Remember the time when you honestly gave up on the possibilities of the uniqueness that you had inside. Remember there was a time that you complained so much, but yet did so little. There's a little bit more that has to be done than just complaining about it. You have to realize that you don't have any other opportunities waiting for you if you're not willing to work for the first opportunity that's been given to you. Do you give up now? Do you start doubting yourself? What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of the man or the woman next to you? Do you feel that they worked harder than you? Do you feel they deserve what you have worked so hard for within yourself? Make no mistake, don't sleep on those that want to take away what's yours. Just understand this: doubt, fear, and those that are trying to pull you down won't get you across that finish line. When you are running your race, then be committed to your race. Do not be committed to excuses. Do not be committed to fear. Be committed to crossing that finish line. Be committed to being a champion. Be committed to being a warrior. Be committed to keeping your eyes focused on the prize. This is what you work for. You got to stay hungry. You got to trust yourself. You got to believe in yourself. Why are you here? Take a good look at what you see in front of you. Ask yourself, is it making you better? Is it taking you higher? Are you going further? When you start to feel tired, You got to keep running that mile. When you run that mile, run another mile. Get it to that second and third gear. When you feel that your grip is getting weak, find something else to get that grip strong again. Don't quit on you. Don't quit on this opportunity. Don't quit on your success. Don't quit on being the best of yourself. Do not be fooled by other things that won't get you over that line, that won't push you over that wall, that won't give you the strength to climb that rope. Whatever it takes, give it everything you got. Don't look at the sky as being the limit. Put your footprints on the moon and do the impossible. But make the impossible possible for you. This time, this hour, this moment, it's yours. Go get it. But do not depend on your flesh. Depend on the soul of a true champion. For the soul is eternal, and the soul never dies. You make the decision. You make this happen. You've given it all you got. But what you got just ain't enough. Get up and work a little bit harder. Drive a little bit further. Push a little bit harder. Let the world see something they have never seen before in you. Keep going. Keep fighting. Keep pushing. Keep breathing. This is the time, and this time is yours. Earn your keep. Earn your victory. And when you cross that finish line, look up to the heavens with your hands up high and take a deep breath, because you made it. Keep pushing. Train hard each and every day of your life. Don't get comfortable. Don't get complacent. You keep working until it's over. You don't stop breathing. You don't stop living. You don't stop pushing. You don't stop grinding. You stay hungry. You got to be the one that never lets the sun catch you sleeping. You are that person. You are that greatness. You are that power. You are that uniqueness. Don't let that fire be extinguished. Let it burn. Let it burn bright. Keep it tight. And from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business. The time has come for you to disappear and get to work. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been distracted for far too long. You have been surrounded by so much negativity, and you have let yourself go. You have not put yourself in a position to do better so that you can be better. It's time for you to let go. It's time for you to disappear. It's time for you to get focused. Sometimes you just got to escape and get away. Get away from people. Now, I'm not telling you to get away from the people that matter in your life. I'm telling you to get away from the people that's holding you back, that's keeping you down, that's not lifting you up, that's not giving you the strength that you need to stay focused, to stay driven, to stay disciplined. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't always have to be around people to get things done right. We must sometimes separate ourselves from everybody else, so that we can be more focused, so we can be more in tune with ourselves. We get lost, we feel alone, we feel that we must have a need to have someone to validate who we are inside. But we really don't need that at all. What we need is to pay more attention to what matters in our lives and what we must do as individuals to make us better, so that we have the mental fortitude to carry on and do what is right for ourselves. But you can't work productively if you're always distracted, if you're angry, if you're sad, if you're miserable. So what is it that you need to do? Perhaps you need to just stop watching things on television that may distract you. Perhaps you need to stop showing up to work and letting other people get inside your mind and in your heart and taking you away from yourself. Or maybe you just need to take a walk and find some peace in your mind. Work, effort, purpose, will. This is what is needed. This is how you get through it. But if you got a bunch of negative noise surrounding you, if you got a bunch of negative things happening around you, you'll never be able to see the promised land. You'll never be able to see the truth within yourself. There's no reason for you to be down on yourself. There's no reason for you to feel sad about yourself. I understand we all have that tendency of thinking that we're less. But in reality, we are so much more. But we got to believe in ourselves. And we have to escape the negativity. We have to escape the doubt. We have to escape the evil. We have to be positive within ourselves. There are going to be many days that you will have to face things that are not going to be what you want it to be. There are going to be many days when you just don't feel you have the strength to carry on. There are going to be many days when you just want to give up, but you know that you cannot. You must understand that you have to escape. Just get away so that you can work a little bit harder. Get away from the things that are not gonna give you what you really need. Get away! Run away from those things that have held you back and you didn't feel that you had the strength to come back. Got to believe and know there is something that is special about you. But if you're not willing to separate yourself from all of these things that are surrounding you, these people, the negative energy, the doubts, you're never gonna see it. You're never gonna see your potential. You're never gonna see your true strength. You're never gonna understand who you are. You're never gonna know your truth because you've been too busy living a lie. Escape. Get away. Find a place that no one else can find you. Find a place within yourself that no one else can touch. Find a place of peace and harmony. Be able to recognize your purpose. Be able to believe once again in you. When no one else believes in you, Be the person that believes in you yourself. No one deserves to take that happiness from you. Don't give people that much power. Don't give negative energy that much power. You are powerful. You are strong. And you got to have the capabilities. You got to have the will. You got to have the wisdom to stand on what you believe in. And make no mistake, you will always be under attack. Someone is coming after you. Someone doesn't want to see you happy. Someone wants to take you out of the game. But you're stronger than that. You have more to give than to lose. Give it all you got. Believe in yourself. Work towards the greatness that you have within you. Look up and see your true potential. See what you are capable of. Know what you are capable of. Fight for what you are capable of. And just keep it moving. Your business, it's work. Your life, it's work. Your purpose, it's work. But you gotta know how to escape. You got to get away from the things that are holding you back. You truly want to see the best of yourself. Put yourself in a better position. Put yourself in a higher position. Don't make it out that you're better than anyone. No one says that you're better than anyone. But you can be the best of yourself as long as you believe in yourself. Keep your mind focused on what makes you better. Keep your mind focused on what makes you stronger. Don't you dare let anyone get you out of your game. This is the fight of your life. And you have to work. You have to trust it. You have to stand on it. You will not bow down. You will not give up. You will work. You will push. And you will give everything that you have for today and for the rest of your life. Be productive, be strong, and from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business. How much effort have you applied within yourself? How much work have you put into your craft? Ladies and gentlemen, for you to grow, you got to take the necessary steps and carry on. There's no time for laziness. There's no time for excuses. There's no time for weakness. Power is what we must seek. Yes, I know sometimes you're gonna get tired. Sometimes you're not gonna wanna do it. Sometimes you're not gonna wanna get out of bed. But it doesn't matter, because you still need to go forward. And the work must be done. Effort. Now what is effort? It is day in, day out work. We must continue down that path. We must understand that you got to do what you need to do to get where you need to be in your life. And without effort, there can never be true success. If you're at work, you got to work. If you're at the gym, you got to work. If you're with your family, you got to work. Not everybody understands that work ethic. You get people thinking that it's okay to be lazy. It's okay to make it easy. Easy doesn't count. It doesn't work. It can never get you further. It can never build you up. Never easy. Not easy. Just power. Just will. Just work. More effort. The process, it takes time. The process, you need it. The process, you're learning. The mistakes, the fallbacks, it's all a part of the plan. This is what it's about. There is no time to waste. You just got to continue to work. You're not gonna get strong, making everything easy. You're never gonna understand what it means to be a champion, looking for the easy way out. You're never gonna get that promotion if you're looking for an easy way in. You got to struggle a little bit. You got to fight a little bit. You gotta get knocked down sometimes, and then you gotta learn how to get up again. While learning from the mistakes, you learn enough not to make the same mistakes again and again. You got to go through something to get something. You got to keep your head up and look up beyond the stars, beyond the universe, and know that there's so much more to you. There is a connection to you. But weakness, excuses, fear, and doubt will never get you there. It will never get you what you want, and it most definitely will never get you what you need. Get your mind in the right place. Get your body in the right place. Get your soul in the right place. And attack. And just get the job done. Get away from this mindset of thinking that it's supposed to be easy. Get up and walk a little bit further. Get away from this mindset of thinking that it's supposed to be directly in your face. Give it more effort. There are a lot of people that are in the world today. They're always searching for a more convenient way to get success. But when those hard times come, you're not ready because you've been so busy making everything easy and convenient. Sometimes you're just not fit to get to that next level because you haven't applied yourself enough to earn that right to sit at that level in your life. Effort, not less effort, more effort, more purpose, application. Give it everything you have and just be the best of who you are. Turn off the noise. Stop doubting yourself. Stop thinking that you're less when you are so much more. If you're not giving more, then how can you expect more? If you are giving less, then that's all you're good for. And you don't deserve a reward. You don't deserve a reward to the things that are out there that are waiting for you. Good times come, and there's a time and a place for everything. But if you want success, you got to put forth effort. It's okay to struggle sometimes. It's okay to be human. It's okay to make mistakes sometimes. But you don't have to live for the rest of your life with mistakes. Easy is just easy, but work and effort will take you a little bit further and beyond. But you still got to work. Just grind. That is the significance of true effort. Now get to the business. Be productive. Stay strong. And from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business. The time has come for you to disappear and get to work. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been distracted for far too long. You have been surrounded by so much negativity, and you have let yourself go. You have not put yourself in a position to do better so that you can be better. It's time for you to let go. It's time for you to disappear. It's time for you to get focused. Sometimes you just got to escape and get away. Get away from people. Now, I'm not telling you to get away from the people that matter in your life. I'm telling you to get away from the people that's holding you back, that's keeping you down, that's not lifting you up, that's not giving you the strength that you need to stay focused, to stay driven, to stay disciplined. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't always have to be around people to get things done right. We must sometimes separate ourselves from everybody else so that we can be more focused, so we can be more in tune with ourselves. We get lost, we feel alone, we feel that we must have a need to have someone to validate who we are inside. But we really don't need that at all. What we need is to pay more attention to what matters in our lives and what we must do as individuals to make us better, so that we have the mental fortitude to carry on and do what is right for ourselves. But you can't work productively if you're always distracted, if you're angry, if you're sad, if you're miserable. So what is it that you need to do? Perhaps you need to just stop watching things on television that may distract you. Perhaps you need to stop showing up to work and letting other people get inside your mind and in your heart and taking you away from yourself. Or maybe you just need to take a walk and find some peace in your mind. Work, effort, purpose, will. This is what is needed. This is how you get through it. But if you got a bunch of negative noise surrounding you, if you got a bunch of negative things happening around you, you'll never be able to see the promised land. You'll never be able to see the truth within yourself. There's no reason for you to be down on yourself. There's no reason for you to feel sad about yourself. I understand we all have that tendency of thinking that we're less. But in reality, we are so much more. But we got to believe in ourselves. And we have to escape the negativity. We have to escape the doubt. We have to escape the evil. We have to be positive within ourselves. There are going to be many days that you will have to face things that are not going to be what you want it to be. There are going to be many days when you just don't feel you have the strength to carry on. There are going to be many days when you just want to give up. But you know that you cannot. You must understand that you have to escape. Just get away so that you can work a little bit harder. Get away from the things that are not gonna give you what you really need. Get away! Run away from those things that have held you back and you didn't feel that you had the strength to come back. You got to believe and know there is something that is special about you. But if you're not willing to separate yourself from all of these things that are surrounding you, these people, the negative energy, the doubts, you're never gonna see it. You're never gonna see your potential. You're never gonna see your true strength. You're never gonna understand who you are. You're never gonna know your truth because you've been too busy living a lie. Escape. Get away. Find a place that no one else can find you. Find a place within yourself that no one else can touch. Find a place of peace and harmony. Be able to recognize your purpose. Be able to believe once again in you when no one else believes in you. Be the person that believes in you yourself. No one deserves to take that happiness from you. Don't give people that much power. Don't give negative energy that much power. You are powerful. You are strong. And you got to have the capabilities. You got to have the will. You got to have the wisdom to stand on what you believe in. And make no mistake, you will always be under attack. Someone is coming after you. Someone doesn't want to see you happy. Someone wants to take you out of the game. But you're stronger than that. You have more to give than to lose. Give it all you got. Believe in yourself. Work towards the greatness that you have within you. Look up and see your true potential. See what you are capable of. Know what you are capable of. Fight for what you are capable of. And just keep it moving. Your business, it's work. Your life, it's work. Your purpose, it's work. But you gotta know how to escape. You got to get away from the things that are holding you back. You truly want to see the best of yourself. Put yourself in a better position. Put yourself in a higher position. Don't make it out that you're better than anyone. No one says that you're better than anyone. But you can be the best of yourself as long as you believe in yourself. Keep your mind focused on what makes you better. Keep your mind focused on what makes you stronger. Don't you dare let anyone get you out of your game. This is the fight of your life. And you have to work. You have to trust it. You have to stand on it. You will not bow down. You will not give up. You will work. You will push. And you will give everything that you have for today and for the rest of your life. Be productive, be strong, and from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business. It was never designed to be easy. Life was given for a reason. We exist for a reason. We were put on this earth to do great things. But the challenges, ladies and gentlemen, the challenges had to happen. They must happen. They will happen. But we must carry on. What do we do with the life that has been given? How do we face the circumstances that have been brought before us? Do we give up? Do we stand up? Do we push through? Those are the questions that we ask each and every day when we are faced with adversity. Ladies and gentlemen, no one said it was supposed to be easy. Hard times create tough mass. Tough mass creates tough characters. But you got to carry on. So when it gets tough, you gotta get tough. Hard times, what do we do? How do we get through it? Do we stress? Or do we take a rest from it? Do we know how to turn it up? Or do we know how to turn it off? When I say turn it up, I say turn it up right now and fight the good fight. I say go through these challenges. I say face them. I say I got this. I say I will. I say I must. I say I must do. But I mustn't give up. I don't have the right to give up. You don't have the right to give up. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. We are living in some really difficult times right now. Not too many people have the tenacity or the grit to carry the good fight. Each and every day we are fighting for our lives. Each and every day we are taking one step forward. And sometimes when we go forward, we get knocked back. But getting knocked down or getting knocked back doesn't mean you stop living. It doesn't mean you stop growing. It doesn't mean you don't carry on. You're going to always have a challenge. You're going to always be tested. But do you have the capacity? Do you have the mental capacity to accept it, but not accept defeat? You don't give up because it's hard. You don't give up because it's challenging. You don't give up on you. You keep on going. You keep on thriving. You keep on pushing. What do? How do you live? How do you sleep at night knowing you had a chance to do better, but you gave up? You didn't think you were good enough. You didn't think you had what it took. You let the naysayers tell you that you didn't have it. You let negativity surround you. You let doubt and fear control you. You let excuses kill you. Now what do? You gotta get up. Stop sleeping on your dreams. Stop sleeping on your desires. Stop sleeping on your passion. Just get up and live and work hard. You can't be soft. You can't be weak and expect the greatness to come out of you. You can't expect anything good to come out of nothing. If you're not giving nothing, you get nothing. Now get up and do your work. Live your life. Hard? Too hard for me? I don't know if I can do it. You don't know too much, do you? You don't know enough about yourself because you believed everything negative about you, but you didn't have the truth within you. You didn't understand that you were made for a reason. You didn't understand that you had power. So you let everything else stop you and slow you down because it's just too hard for you. So what? If it's hard, then get stronger. If it's tough, then get tougher. Don't cry. Don't say you don't have it. Don't say you can't stand it. You got to stand up. You got to show up. Sometimes we are going to have to just deal with the circumstances and the challenges that we face. But our lives matter. The work that we apply to what we want out of our lives matter. But you can't just say it's gonna happen overnight because it doesn't happen overnight. This journey that you are on, ladies and gentlemen, is a powerful thing. The path that you have chosen was never designed to be easy. Some people want it easy, but I dare you to go the hard way. I dare you to go down that path that many refuse to go. I dare you to show up and show the world that you have something that is special and unique about you. I dare you to show the world something they ain't never seen before about you. I dare you to stand up. I dare you to breathe life into your purpose. I dare you to do it. I dare you to be strong. I dare you to be a man. I dare you to be a woman. I dare you to be the one that they never even knew existed. All you got to do is just stand on what you do. Pain, passion, focus, faith. You put it together. You will be an unstoppable force. All you gotta do is just go after the work. All you got to do is just live the life. All you got to do is understand that when you fail, that don't mean you stop. That means you learn, you grow, and you go about your business. Because that's all this life is about, ladies and gentlemen, is business. Business is not fair, but business must carry on. Life isn't fair, but life is a gift. Life is beautiful. All you gotta do is live it. Accept the challenges, but don't give up. Embrace the suck and keep on fighting. Life is gonna be hard. I assure you of that. But you don't stop. Every day you breathe is a chance for you to live. Every day that you breathe is a chance for you to make a difference. Every day that you breathe is a chance for you to stand up. Every day that you breathe is a chance for you to make a difference within yourself. Every day that you breathe is an opportunity for you to fight. Every day that you breathe is an opportunity for you to let the world know that you are about your business. Don't give up. good enough? Why believe in something if you don't believe in you first? Why believe in other people that don't believe in you? Why depend on the opinions of others when you don't even have one about yourself that gives you the ammunition to do the most of yourself? Life. Every day you live life. Every day you breathe life. You are above the ground. You are walking the path. You are doing the things that are necessary to get you to the next level and beyond. That's what you have to do. You have to keep going. At the moment you doubt, you step too far back and not enough forward, you will lose. You will lose yourself because you have given up. You will lose yourself and you will never find your way back because you gave up too soon. You will lose yourself because you didn't think you had it anymore. Battles are meant to fight. And you will fight each battle of your life. And some you will win and some you will lose. But if your heart is beating and your brain is functioning and your eyes are open, ladies and gentlemen, get out there and fight for your life. It's hard. Deal with it. It's challenging. Deal with it. You don't think you got it? I say you do got it. I say you must have it. I say you will have it. I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are not focused, you are never going to see the goodness and the greatness that you have within yourself. But greatness does not come overnight. Greatness requires work, and hard work is how you get it. There's no time for being lazy. There's no time to say I'm sorry. There's no time to say I can't go any further. When you truly want to adapt, then adapt. Every situation requires some kind of attitude that you can endure it. Attitude adjustments are necessary. So when these things happen and when certain circumstances come in your life, you must continue to believe that, hey, it can only last for so long. And this too shall pass. Let the hard work begin. Let the testimony be the testimony. When you are tested, be the testimony. When you have been pushed back even harder. When you feel that you can't carry on, feel within yourself that you are alive and you got a job to do. It is all business, never personal. Be productive, be strong, be powerful. Hard work, never quit. And from the bottom of my heart, ladies and gentlemen, conduct your business. Have you ever been put in a position where you doubted yourself? Have you ever been put in a position where you didn't think you had what it took to push yourself, to be able to apply yourself? Every one of us have been put through this test in our lives. Somehow, some way, things got a little confusing to us. And we didn't realize that everything we do comes with a price. You got to pay a toll across the bridge. Not everything you do in life is meant for you. Not everything that you want out of life is designed for you. But there comes a time in your life that you have to just say, let's be patient. Let's take the necessary steps. Let's make a few mistakes. And I'm not talking about the harmful mistakes. I'm talking about the mistakes that happen throughout life just to get to a common ground. These things that we look for, these things that we desire, it is required that you got to work at it. Everything that you do right now depends on what you do and how you think of yourself. If you're working and you're admiring other people for their efforts and what they have achieved in their lives, good for you. But don't depend on their success to make your success greater. Don't look at their success and depend on it as if it's going to make you better. You can admire it, but don't depend on it, because what's for them may not be for you. Let it be an outlet. Let it be inspiration. But now you have to go after your business. You have to go after what it is that you're seeking in your life right now. You can't sit around and waste time. You can't sit around and determine that everything is going to go your way, because it will not go your way all the time. The challenges you are going to have to endure and you will have to face each and every day that you are living. The question is, how hungry are you? How much are you willing to give of yourself? Because it's really ultimately up to you. It's up to you to make a difference so that you can be a difference maker. It's up to you to be a solution and not a problem. Because you could be problematic to yourself. You could kill your own ideas if you're not willing to put the work in. Every living human being has a journey of their own. You have to realize that with your work and the power that you have behind your work will determine the outcome on how you succeed. Now make no mistake, some things are going to happen that are very unpredictable. And it will not necessarily be something that you will understand or comprehend. But that doesn't mean it doesn't have a season, because everything has a season. There's a season for everything. We don't always want it to be cold. We don't always want it to be hot. But there's a season, even if we don't want it, because it's gonna happen anyway. And we have no control of it. But how do you get through these things? How do you adjust your mindset? How do you adjust your attitude and what you do in your life today? How much work are you willing to apply and get the most out of what you need? It does not mean that you cannot take a break from time to time, because sometimes you do have to hit that reset button, but you don't start over. Oh no, we don't start over, ladies and gentlemen, we start up. We have to. We must. We will. But if you do not put forth effort, if you do not apply yourself, if you don't work hard enough and willing enough, you'll never see what it is that you are seeking in your life. Success is very hard to obtain. The good success is even harder, because no one is going to give you anything. You can read about all the success stories. You can look at social media and look at all these successful people. But do you really know how they got the success that they got? Do you really know how they got where they are today? Sometimes they only let you see what they want you to see. But you'll never know the truth unless they tell you the truth. And this is why I say, don't depend on other people's success. Admire it? Sure. Lift them up if you like to, no problem. But there has to come a time when you have to look at yourself and say, it's my time. And I got to put the work in. And I got to be hungry enough to go after it each and every day. I understand it will never be easy. I understand that I got to work. I understand that sometimes I want to give up, but I will not give up. I know that I have to work. I know that I have to believe. I know I have to trust in me. Because that's the power, ladies and gentlemen. That is the ultimate truth, is believing. You got to stand on it every day. Everybody is running around not understanding what their job is. Some people do, but many people don't. Just make sure that you're not a part of the many. Make sure that you have an idea where you are in your life. Make sure you understand that work is required. Do you get confused? We all do. Do you feel that you're in a position sometimes when you just don't want to get up in the morning because you're just too tired to get up? Well, I tell you what, if you keep laying around wasting time, time is going to continue to carry on with or without you, because you have already decided to lay in your bed because you were just too tired to get up. Make no mistake, somebody out there wants it a little bit better than you do. They made up their mind and now they're gone. They went on about their business and they never looked back. But you're still laying in the bed. You're still hitting that snooze button. You too tired to get up, you say. You had a long, long day yesterday. But yesterday is gone. Yesterday has nothing to do with your right now. This is another day. And the clock starts at 0. So let the games begin. Oh yes, I said game. Because sometimes that's the game that we have to play. But you got to play the game seriously. That means you got to be serious, and you got to be willing, and you got to be dedicated. You can't go to the other side of the fence and watch success pass you by. You got to take that leap of faith. Stay on this side. Stay on the side of success. Stay on the side where you have to dedicate yourself. Stay on the side where you truly, ultimately believe that you got what it takes to win. But winning doesn't come easy. Winning mindset is required. Mindset is required for a lot of reasons. Because at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, if your mind is not in the right place, you're never gonna get what you want anyway. You're never gonna see success. You're never gonna taste success. Because you're too busy looking out the window, watching everyone else apply themselves. You're too busy thinking about how cold it is outside, while everyone else is going about their success. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for that. Success doesn't have time for your excuses. Success doesn't have time for your laziness. Success doesn't have time for the person who doesn't truly want to change within themselves. So while you're sitting around, moping around, blaming everybody for what you're not doing, guess what? Nobody's gonna sit around and wait for you to do the right thing for yourself. Because it's all up to you. So just get busy. Busy means something's being done. If you're busy and you're productive and you're moving in the right direction, then congratulations, you are on your way. But if you're sitting around doing nothing, saying that, hey, it's his fault, her fault, no, it's your fault. It's your fault that you doubted yourself. It's your fault you didn't believe in yourself. It's your fault you let other people dictate your life. It's your fault that you let others validate your purpose. It's your fault that you didn't stand on your business, that you didn't go about your day, that you didn't do the things that you had to do to get the most out of what you want out of your life. See, that's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. We're living in a time where many people are waiting for other people to rescue them. You are the individual that was born with something within you. Every living human being has something within them. I know you question it from time to time and you say, hey, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. The first thing you're doing with your life is that you're living your life. The second thing you need to do is apply yourself to your life. The third thing you need to do is get outside of that dome that you're living in inside your brain and do something. Stop doubting and just do you. I know you're scared. I know you're afraid. I get it. I know you're afraid. I can feel. I know you are scared. But turn that fear into fire. We've all been there. We've all been afraid of something. No one can walk this earth and say that they're not afraid of something. We are all afraid of something, but you got to turn the fear into fire. And just go about your business. That's it. That's all. Do the things that you need to do to get where you need to be. But don't think you don't have what it takes. Don't doubt. Don't be ashamed. It's okay that you make a mistake. It's okay that you fail. It's okay sometimes. Because these things are going to happen no matter how hard you work. But you don't have the right to give up. You don't have the right to give in. And stop playing the blame game and go about your business. I said what I said, I mean what I say. Now do your job, and from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business. You're not gonna always have a supporting cast with you. Not everyone is gonna stand with you. Not everyone is gonna support your ideas or your dreams. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, you just gotta stand alone. You got to go after it with your own mindset. You have to be truthful to who you are inside. Sometimes you just gotta do it alone. When you're standing on your own 2 feet and the storm is coming in, you still gotta stand. When it starts to get too tough for you and you don't seem to have the mental capacity to fight through the pain and the agony, you still gotta stand. And sometimes you just gotta stand alone. But being alone doesn't mean that you are all by yourself. It means that there's still something connected to you. You have some unique qualities that are attached to you. But do you have the ability to wake them up? We all have unique gifts. We all have special talents. We are born to do great things. Not everybody is going to stand with you. Not everybody is going to support you. Not everybody is going to be by your side. So when you're standing alone, make sure you stand with a pure heart, with a great mindset, with faith, with understanding that you do have something that you must do. Being alone gives you power from time to time. It does not mean that you are in it by yourself for a long time, but just enough for you to be able to rectify something within you. And when the time comes for you to get out and show out, there's nothing that can stop you, because you have developed something within you that no one has ever seen, maybe no one would ever understand. But as long as you understand it, then you keep going. You keep trusting. You keep believing. When it comes to the work ethic, that's when you have to dig deeper. That's when you have to work harder. That's when you have to shut out all the noise and all the naysayers. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, you just have to be quiet and listen to your passion. Listen to your heart. Listen to your truth. Because when it's all said and done, when this is all over, you are still the only one that is left standing. Ladies and gentlemen, when you get to a point in your life and you feel that you have hit the end of the road, when you feel that you don't have the strength to carry on, then you have to find another source of power and strength. Wherever your mind is right now, if it's not building you up, if it's not making you better, if it's not making you stronger, you have to disconnect it. Learn to walk alone sometimes. Learn to be strong when you need to be strong. Learn to understand that not everybody will be with you. Stop looking for other people to lift you up when you are down. Remember, many people in the world got just as many problems as you do, if not more. Not everybody cares about your problems. Not everybody wants to hear your problems. Sometimes you just gotta say, you know what? It's up to me now. I have to be the one to take the steps. I have to be the one that make the mistakes. I have to be the one that may fail from time to time. But I mustn't never give up. When everyone else wants to quit, I will stand. When everyone looks down on me, I will stand. When everyone thinks that I don't have what it takes, I will stand. I will stand as long as I can, but I will not bow down. I will not give up. I will do my work. I will make everything count each and every day of my life. For my life is in my hands, and I must be willing to do what I must do to get where I need to be in my life. I refuse to say that I don't have it. I refuse to say that I can't do it. I refuse to say that can't matters to me. Ladies and gentlemen, what does can't have to do with you? Have you ever got to a point in your life where you looked at something and you just said, I can't do it? Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You will never do it because you believed in not getting it done. You believe that can't mattered more to you than you mattered to yourself. Just because you felt it couldn't be done. You surrounded yourself with things that did not matter, You let other people and other obstacles stand in your way, and you refused to challenge yourself. You refuse to say, this is my day where I must do what I gotta do for me, for my peace of mind. I gotta do something. I can't wait for it to happen by itself. If I'm looking over here to the left side, if I'm looking to the right side, hoping for someone to rescue me, you're gonna be waiting a long time, because other people got other things they gotta do for themselves. So when you're standing alone, make sure you have the right mindset within you to know that, hey, at the end of the day, I must stand. I must work. I must believe. I will fight. I will work. I will push. And I will never quit on me. This is the time where you must be able to get to a point that you've never been, to be able to get to a place that's never been seen before, to be able to believe that no one can touch you. Get inside of yourself. Get in tune with who you are. Trust in who you are. Stop doubting yourself. If you really want to be the best of yourself, then know that you are the best at what you do, because there's no one like you. No one can do the things that you do. No one can stand like you do. No one can take away your power, because your power belongs to you. So don't give it up. Don't give it to someone else. Don't let anything or anyone take away your power. Don't let anyone steal your peace of mind. Don't let anyone say that you are not worthy, because you are. As I said before, standing alone doesn't mean that you are by yourself. Know that there is a higher power. Let's be real, ladies and gentlemen. There is a higher power. There is something out there that got you here right now. I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about something that is beyond this universe. I'm talking about something that is good. I'm talking about something that is great. That is why you exist. Because none of us exist by ourselves. But we have to have the ability to know that we don't need everybody to be somebody. We don't need everybody's approval to be approved. You just gotta know that your work and your mindset and your faith and what you do right now matters. How you pursue your life, how you go further in your life is what you put inside of your mindset and say, I am ready, I must go forward, and if I look back, I'm too distracted to see what's in front of me. So the challenges, let them come. Be tested from time to time. You may not always pass the test, ladies and gentlemen, but as long as you are breathing, you will be challenged. You will be tested. And sometimes you gotta just do it alone. So go on about your business. Be the best of yourself. Let not anyone hold you back. Because this is the day right now that you are above the nonsense. You are above the naysayers. You are above the negativity. Let it just be you. If it's just you, then let it be you. But don't you bow down to nothing. Because if it didn't build you up, don't allow it to tear you down. Carry on the good fight. Be strong each and every day of your life. And from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business. Yes, it hurts sometimes when you feel alone. It hurts sometimes when you're in that dark place and you feel no one cares about you. The first thing you got to realize is that you got to love yourself. It's about self-love. Start understanding that if you're going to do something with your life, you got to fall in love with yourself again. You got to stop self-hating yourself. Do something that's going to make you a better person. Make an impact in this world. Don't look at it as though it's something that you got to do temporary. Although we know that life is short, like many people in this world, they didn't realize that the next day they was going to be diagnosed with a cancer. They thought that tomorrow was going to be waiting for them, and they did not wake up. But you are still living. Now, what do you have to do? How are you going to move forward? How are you going to proceed your life? Life is not a game. Life is living. There's the good and there's the bad, and there's definitely the right now. You can't wait for somebody else to make your life better. You got to make your life better. You got to focus on you. Now, I'm not saying forget the rest of the people, but I'm telling you to get rid of the things that are not making you strong, that are not making you better, that are not making you efficient, that's not putting you in a better place, that's not giving you the strength that you need to keep living the life that you have been given. Don't you give up on life, because once your life is over, you can't come back. Leave your mark. Help someone. Lift someone up when they're down. Be the strength for others when they're weak. And maybe when you're at the weakest point in your life, someone will lift you up. Because we all struggle. No one is immune to it. So keep fighting forward. Don't give up. How much are you willing to take? How much are you willing to hurt so you can grow? How much effort are you willing to give to get the most of yourself? You have got to come to a conclusion right now and understand what you need to do. You need to get inside your mind right now and say, this is it. This is the moment. This is the opportunity. This is the time. This is my time. Now I got to push. I got to push with my might. I got to push with my faith. I got to work day in and day out. The challenges are coming. They coming in different shapes, forms, and fashions. But I got to stay ready. I got to be ready. I got to work towards the greatness that I know that I have within myself. There's no time to be afraid now. There's no time to say I'm done. I'm not done yet. Because my heart, it still beats. My heart is beating. It means I'm alive. So I gotta keep pushing. My blood, it flows through my veins. It flows for a reason. I gotta keep pushing. I'm running fast. I feel tired, but I gotta keep pushing. I got these weights over my chest, and it's bearing down on me, but I gotta keep pushing. It's getting heavy. It feels heavy. I feel like I'm about to give up, but no way, no how. I am going to push, because I got to. That's that power that I have to possess. That's that reason that I have to possess. That's that knowledge and knowing that if it's something on the other side of the fence, look out, here I come, because you're not gonna push me away. I'm gonna push forward, onward and upward. That is my mission. That's what I must do. That's what I need to do. That's what we all should do. When we are faced with adversity, we must push forward. Don't let something that didn't make you break you. How dare you allow that to happen to you? Who said that you shouldn't struggle? Struggle? Bring it. Let's go. Bring that struggle. I need that struggle. I don't want it to be easy. Why should it be easy? I don't need easy. I need work. I need struggle, because it's gonna help me to build up the characteristics that I need within myself. It's gonna help me to go above and beyond the call of duty. I'm always at war. I'm always fighting. I'm always working. I don't have time to sleep. I'm not talking about the sleep when you close your eyes and go to bed. I don't have time to sleep on me. You don't have time to sleep on you. You better do something about it. You better work towards something. Forward. Not back. Forward. Storm is coming. Keep moving forward. A flood is coming. Keep swimming forward. If you go under, you better learn how to swim. But you better keep going forward. The push is what we need. The drive is what we need. The determination is what we need. The discipline is what we need. Not something that didn't have anything to do with my development. Not something that had nothing to do with my life, with my existence. It's just in the way. So push it out of the way. You have no business giving up because you're struggling. Oh, it's too hard. This is so hard for me. Life, that's what we do. It's what it is. You don't have the right to have an easy day every single day. Sure, we're gonna have those good days. And them bad days, you better believe they coming at you. They coming for you. If every day is an easy day, what are you gonna do with the worst days? How are you gonna be able to do something about it when your back is against the wall and you wanna quit? You'd rather die than live through the struggle. You'd rather say you're done, it's over, I have nothing left. Are you serious? Are you serious about giving up? Why don't you get serious about who you are? Why don't you get serious about what you are going through is something that you must have to go through. Something that you need to go through. Something that's gonna build you up. The suffering, it's just part of the equation. And the reason why you're going through it, because it's designed for you and you alone. No one else, just you. Now do something with that. Make something happen with that. If you are a father, be a father. But how can you teach your son or your daughter how to be great, how to go through some kind of a hell when you're giving up? How can they learn from the best parent in the world and you're giving up? How can you raise them right if you're giving up? To the mothers, be the mother that you're supposed to be. Teach your daughter, teach your son what you went through, how you carried them for the months that you carried them, and yet they exist today. The pain that you had to endure to bring them into this world. You don't teach them to be weak, you teach them to be strong. You teach them how to push forward. You teach them how to be responsible and accountable. You teach them how to live and be respectable. We all need a lesson in life. Not just live life, but learn through life. Not just have a good day, but understand that bad days are gonna come and we must endure and adapt and overcome. That is what we must do. That's how we push through. That's how we push forward. No one said it was over for you. No one said that it's over and you're done and you should just throw in the towel and give up. Why are you giving up? Okay, I get it. It's tough. But when it get tough, you get tough. You tighten up. Get tough, get tight, get right, or get going. No other way except the right way. Your way. Not the other way. Not the past. No time for a pass. You earn it right. You do it right. And you go through whatever is coming at you. You go through it. Because if you got a beating heart and those lungs are working and you're focused, push forward. Push forward. Live that life. Be that life. Be about that life. Don't give up now. It's not over. You're just going through it. So keep going through it. Keep going through it every day. Get knocked around a few times, but keep going through it. Get pushed back a few times. That don't mean you stop. It means you just growing. And you're learning. And you're living. Be about that business. Be about your life. Be productive in your life. And from the bottom of my heart, keep it moving and conduct your business. Are you ready for 2024? Last year, it's over. And it's not coming back. The time has come to trust in yourself to be stronger and to push forward. Are you prepared to attack and give it everything you have? This is the time to give all or give nothing.
You have to stop doubting. You have to stop overthinking. It's time for you to be all in.
You made it. And here you are. You went through all of the struggles, all of the challenges, all of the naysayers that said that you couldn't get through it, but you made it. Now you have to go a little bit further.
But you can't allow your past mistakes to define you.
Last year, you didn't know how you were gonna get through it. Last year, you didn't know how you were gonna stand on your 2 feet. Last year, you were looking for something, but you just couldn't find it. But somehow, you made it to where you are today.
If you are not giving your all, are you willing to confront you?
Are you ready to go all in, ladies and gentlemen? The time has come once again to grind, to fight a little bit, to do what you need to do to get where you need to be in your life. It's life, and we must live it every single day. Give everything you got within yourself and keep looking up. And just understand that you got to go all in.
You say you want more, but are you willing to make the sacrifices required for you to get access to more? If you are not giving your all, are you willing to confront you?
Last year, many people were lost. Last year, you had some setbacks. Last year, someone close to you disappointed you. Last year, you thought you were on top, but you really wasn't at all. Now what do? You can't dwell on it. You can't hold on to it anymore. You got to focus on right now. The year 2024, another year, a powerful year. More circumstances are coming.
Are you willing to go hard when it looks like you aren't making any progress? Are you willing to be rejected? Are you willing to be laughed at? You see, you can't be all in and be average. You can't be all in and worry about what other people are saying about you.
So many individuals are gonna have to face the reality that we are all going through some significant challenges throughout our lives. But you're here, and you must endure, and you must push, and you must fight, and you must believe that you got what you need inside of yourself. You got to trust in yourself and believe that if you made it this year, you can keep going a little bit further and carry on. There are gonna be many mistakes, there are gonna be many setbacks, but as long as you go in with a positive mindset and a strong will, all things are possible. This is not the time to quit. This is not the time to go back down memory lane. You got to see your life directly in front of you.
You have to have a laser focus.
Whatever happened in the past can't do anything about your right now. We're talking about your future. But the future is unknown. But if you prepare for it, if you're ready for it, whatever the situations that may come your way, whatever circumstances that you must face,
you have to have a no matter what attitude.
It's what we do with the time that we have and how we work towards our greatness, towards the uniqueness that we possess inside. Let 2024 be not just a new year, but the year that you realize that you are still amongst the living and the work must be done. But what are you gonna do? How much of yourself are you willing to give? Or are you gonna continue down the, I'll do it tomorrow? Do you constantly repeat yourself over and over again, giving up false promises? It's time, ladies and gentlemen, to change.
You have to be willing to get up every single time you fall. If you want to be a winner, you got to be willing to do what winners do.
You got to stop living in the past and start focusing on what you're going to do at this moment of your life. Could this really be your year?
You've got to be committed to the process.
Today, if you can hear my voice, this is your year, because you are still in it. You got to make a difference. The new year is just another year. Another year of opportunity of greatness. Another year of opportunity to see just how far you've come. Stop saying you're gonna start up next year. How about starting up right now? This is the moment of a lifetime for you.
You have what it takes, but you have to believe it. You have to believe it. Nobody else can do that for you.
Make it count. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about yesterday. Make this day count. This is madness. There will be many people out there that will look down on you. They will literally think that you have lost your mind. Why? Because you're dedicated? Because you're driven? Because you refuse to sleep on your destiny, on your dreams, on your ideas? So many people would rather just sit back on the sidelines and wait. But not you. Because the madness is within you. The power is within you. You realize that you don't have time to waste anymore. You realize that you cannot sleep as much because you're so excited about taking yourself outside of your comfort zone. Sometimes people are just waiting for things to happen by themselves. But the madness, you got to stay with it. You got to be the one that everybody's looking at and saying, where did he or she come from? They are not from this world. But I'm here to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, you are from this world. You do exist in this society today. The challenges that you are facing right now in your life are so necessary. The doubts, they are not. Because once you start to think like other people, once you start to think like everyone else that don't want to go further in their lives, you become a part of the problem that we are seeing day in and day out. Don't be a part of that crowd. Be a part of the strength. Be a part of the truth within yourself. Be a part of something that they've never seen before. Stand out. Don't stand in. Don't follow, lead. Don't be the person that everyone else is looking at and thinking less of yourself when you don't have to be. Because so many people will look at you if you doubt yourself, and they will believe exactly what you think of yourself. Because too many people in the world build everything up on drama. They build it up because they don't have it. They don't have the determination. They don't have the understanding. They don't have the willpower. They rather hold on to weakness. They rather hold on to excuses. They will think that they are nothing. But if you believe what they believe, then you become exactly what they are. So if they think that you are mad, if they think that you are just so excited about going beyond, your passion is what makes you grow. Your power is what makes you better. Let them talk. Let them wonder. Let them overthink it. Because as long as they're thinking, you doing. While they're thinking about what you're doing it anyway. Don't be ashamed to be different. Don't be ashamed to walk a path no one has ever walked before. What are you doing wrong except making yourself better? Why are you keeping up with everybody else? She not doing it, so why should I do it? He's not doing it, so why should I do it? Who said that you're supposed to do what they doing, and who said that they need to be doing what you doing? Just do your business. Be your business. Live your business. Stand on your business. Don't be lazy. Don't hold back now. The madness sets you apart from everyone else. Maybe they think you're a little loco. Maybe they're sitting back and saying this guy or this young lady is out of their mind. No, you are in tune with yourself. You are in tune with your possibilities. You are in tune with the strength that you have within you. You was born for a reason. Everybody has something to offer. Everyone has something to give. But don't you dare give excuses. Don't you dare look down on yourself. Where everybody's gonna think I'm this, everybody's gonna think I'm that. Let them think. Let them wonder. But they'll never be able to stand with you. They'll never be able to stand next to you. All that matters right now is what you believe within yourself. Because this is not the time to look down. This is the time to get up. This is the time to show up. This is the time for you to realize who you are inside. That blood that flows through your veins, that's your blood. That's who you are. There's no weakness there. There's nothing that's holding you back but yourself. So if someone thinks that you're a little out of control, no, they're out of control. You in control because they can't control you. No one has that power over you unless you give it to them. Stop buying into the nonsense that's out there today. Start trusting in yourself today. Stop opening up your mind. It's okay to be a little bit discouraged from time to time. It does not mean that you can't carry on. Every human being is just that, human. But you cannot afford to say that you're less of yourself. You can't afford to think that everyone else matters more than you do. You can't afford to hold on to everybody else thinking less of you because you believe more in what they think of you instead of you believing in yourself. Now, go forward. Go the path. Walk the path. Stumble. Fall. But don't be broken. Everything you do in this time right now in your life will change you if you're willing to take the necessary steps to go. Oh, and by the way, if you're worried about failing, you're gonna fail no matter what you do. But don't you ever think for 1 minute that you got to stay in that realm. despair, it happens. Walking through darkness from time to time, it happens. But there's no darkness without light, and there's no light without darkness. But the light must shine. It must outshine the darkness. Don't let other people dictate you, tell you what to think, what to feel, how to walk, how to talk, how to move. Move because it's your destiny to move. Lift your head up. Everything is not meant for everybody, but we all got a destiny ahead of us. Everybody is not meant to be like you. In fact, they will never be you. And you shouldn't be too worried about being like everybody else. Start looking at yourself each and every day and say, I am me. Who I am, what I am is what I must be. Looking at everybody else, I want to be him, I want to be her. No, you don't. Because now how can we identify you as an individual? How can you identify yourself as an individual? How can you rectify that? How can you understand it? Because you're so busy wanting to be like everybody else. Don't let anybody have that much power over you. Don't give them that power. The naysayers, let them talk. Let them think, let them feel anything and everything they want to have within themselves. Because they too lazy to do the work. They rather see you fail than grow. They rather see you fall than stand. The moment you break down, the moment you give up, everybody's gonna really celebrate your loss. They're gonna celebrate you falling, and they know that you won't get up because you don't believe in yourself. No one will ever get by without a sacrifice, without a failure, without a struggle, without a little pain. You can't be what you think you are if you're not willing to go through the storm. You can't be strong if you never tasted weakness, madness. They think you're crazy. Be crazy. Be crazy. Be crazy within you. Take it outside the box. Because if you're crazy in the right way, that means you're going about it the right way. There's nothing wrong with being a little off from the excuses, off from the weakness, off from things that are holding you down. You don't need to be on the clock with that. Stay off the clock when it comes to the nonsense. And get on the clock and do your business. Because that's all it is, ladies and gentlemen. From day 1 to day 10 to 100 days. The breath in your lungs, the heart that is beating, the mind is focused, and you are going on with your life. Don't kill your dreams. Don't kill who you are. Be different. Stay powerful within you. Let them people do what they do. Let those people think what they think. Trust me, I know. Been there, done that. Many people, just like what I said, have been there, done that. You've been there, and you've done that. But now what? People are gonna look down on you no matter what you do. No matter how high up you go, somebody is in the business to take you out. Because they're miserable. Because they don't think you got it. They see you working so hard. You're so into what you're doing. You're so in tune with who you are. Everybody else that don't like what you're doing will find some kind of way to dismantle your thought process. Ladies and gentlemen, the time is now. The time is all you have, but you don't have much of it. So don't waste it. Get to work. Bring the madness. Stand on your beliefs. Stand on your business. Focus on the power within you. And let everybody else that don't want to stand with you go about their day. Because you must make it. You will make it. You will believe even when others don't. You will trust even when others don't. Remember, it was never designed to break you. It was designed to make you. Keep it moving. Bring the madness. And from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business. What plans do you have today? How much peace do you have in your heart? Where do you want to go from here in your life? Each day that you live is a chance. Each day that you open your eyes is a chance. The words that you speak are very, very powerful. What are your plans for the rest of your life? Ladies and gentlemen, don't waste your time doing nothing. This is when you have to go within yourself and know that you must make every day count. Because tomorrow doesn't belong to you. Tomorrow does not belong to any of us. Tomorrow is doing exactly what it has to do. It has already set the stage for what's coming. But neither you or myself knows what that day may bring. Think about life itself. Here today, gone tomorrow. No one is promised a second of air. No one is promised to wake up the very next day. If you believe that you are going to go on and not realize that this day is all you have, good luck. Because you don't have it. None of us have it. We're hoping for the best. We're looking for the best. We're hoping that we can get something out of the life that we have here right now. But if we have not made peace, if we have not put forth effort to better ourselves, don't you dare think that tomorrow is going to wait for you. The moment you close your eyes may be your last time. The moment you go about your day, from the workplace back home to the family, you will hope and pray that you make it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not to instill fear. It's to get you to understand that you don't have time to waste time. Whatever it is that you need to do, get it done, and get it done expeditiously. Because every second of every moment of every day counts. Putting off things that you know you need to do, you better do it while you have a chance. Saying that you'll do it another day, another time, another year, you better get busy right now. Because once it's over, you won't get it back. Once this life is over, it can't come back. Too many people right now, ladies and gentlemen, are no longer on this earth. And they had a chance, but they didn't take it. They didn't better themselves. They didn't get their health in the right place. They didn't get their minds in the right place. They spent too much time wasting it, as if time owes them. Time doesn't owe you. Time doesn't belong to you. But you have a moment. You have this moment right now to see where you are as a human being, to see where you are as a person. Whatever mistakes you made, you're still here. Do you learn from them? You should. Do you keep making them? I wouldn't do that if I was you. But I'm not you. And you're not me. But I realize in my mind that I'm getting to a point that I lived another day, and that means something else must happen within me. I can't stay neutral. I have to press on. You got to press on. Can't be miserable. What can you do when you're miserable? What can you do with it? It's not gonna help you if you stand in one place wondering that, hey, what am I gonna do with my life? I don't know what I'm gonna do. Here's what you do. Live. Open up your mindset and live. Feel your heart beating and live. Look around you, see where you are right now and live. Being down, we all go through it. Feeling sorry, not gonna work, not gonna help you. Depending on other people to save you, come on, ladies and gentlemen, we are living in a time right now that nobody is gonna save you. Another opportunity has come before you. If you can hear my voice, ladies and gentlemen, get up and live. Get up and transform your mindset. Save yourself. Save your power. Save your well-being. And make peace. If you're mad at someone, if you're angry at someone, if you don't like somebody, find out what you can do to better the relationship. If it can be mended, then mend it. Swallow that pride, because we all been there. Pride will take you down. Love will lift you up. So do the things that will better you, because the time that you have is not much time at all. Live this life the best way you know how. Not one living human being is perfect. Not one. But we have to do our best to do the things that we must do to carry on and breathe life within our purpose, because our purpose has some type of meaning. It has a reason. You are existing for a reason. You are not here to do nothing with your life. You want to go out and enjoy your life? Tell me this, how can you enjoy your life if you're sick? How can you say you enjoy life if you're not taking care of yourself? How can you say you are living your best life if you're not taking care of your life? How can you say you are what you are when you're not doing what you need to be? Being who you are, recognizing who you are, and making the most of your life will make a huge difference if you just do what you need to do. Time is of an essence. Every day, someone transitions from this place we call Earth. Every day, somebody is going through some kind of struggle, pain, misery. Every day, somebody feels that life is good. Well, life is good. But if you think for 1 minute that every day you go about your life that you won't find a reason to give up, think again, because we've all done it. We all wanted to give up. We all wanted to say we didn't have it. We've all done it. Before you became successful, you had to go through something. And during that journey, you said, I'm done. Even successful people got some kind of a story to tell. Being successful is not easy. Going about your day each day, not knowing what's gonna happen, makes you think a little bit, makes you wonder, could I be the one that's up next? When you say that you're not gonna make it, then you won't make it. But when you say, I gotta make it, then there is a chance, ladies and gentlemen, there is a chance. Speak life. Speak life. And carry on. Do not doubt and look away from what's in front of you. Do not think that tomorrow is yours. Yesterday has already happened. Right now is all you have. And if tomorrow is promised, do something with it. Don't think that the very next day may be your day. Don't think that you're so up in the clouds that you know you're gonna go on and on and on. Make every day count. If you're in a bad position in your life, find a way out. If you got some kind of turmoil going in your life, have some faith. Put power and faith together. Find something that you believe in, that you know that will lift you up when you're down. But don't you dare think that you're less. Don't you dare think that tomorrow is yours. Don't you dare think that tomorrow is all you got, because tomorrow is not all you got. All you got is this moment right now. This day right now. So if you're in a position right now, ladies and gentlemen, where you feel that you don't want to do something that's going to better your life, then it's you with the problem. You don't want to do it. It's too hard. I don't want to do it. I don't want to wake up. I don't like being up in the morning. I don't like to get up in the morning. I'm not a morning person. I need this, I need that. Everything that you think you need, you don't need it. But all we think about in this society today is what people are gonna do what they wanna do. That's the problem with us as human beings. We always think that we do what we want. What you want may not be what you need. Yes, enjoy your life, but on that path of living, start doing the things and be a little bit counterproductive. Let's do it together. Let's get to work together. Let's lift each other up together. Let's build bridges together instead of tearing them down together. Let's make this day count. For each day you live, for each day you breathe, is a chance. So let's go. Make every day count. Be productive, be strong, and from the bottom of my heart, ladies and gentlemen, conduct your business.